So this is a video that I really didn't really want to make. I'm still iffy on it as I start. Um, but as I'm sure you can tell, apart from my last video, there was there's a little bit of a gap, but that's usually common for me, so I don't see why anyone would expect anything of me. But if you keep up with me on Discord and everything like that, you would know that my grandfather has unfortunately passed away. He did exactly 10 days ago because I'm recording this on the 26th. He passed away on the 16th. Um, and I just want to say I know people will see this type of stuff online all the time, or or they see it wherever they see it, and because I'm one of those people that usually see it online, and I always try to think like, how is this going to be when it comes from me? And I wasn't ready. I wasn't. It was so much harder than I thought it was gonna be, but it's just something I have to try to process now because I don't have a choice. I have to move on. But I know it's not. Because the way Grandpa was towards me is like, I looked at him like a father, and he looked at me like one of his own kids. We we cared and loved each other so much. No matter how bad of a day he was having, every time he came home to see me, or if I came home to see him, yeah, that's how it was. He would instantly become happy because I was one of his favorite people. But if you guys have been watching me for quite some time, before all my videos before February 2022 were recorded at my grandparents' place because that is where I lived for quite some time. And I moved there because I wanted to help take care of my grandpa. And because as the years progressed, he was getting worse because he did have artificial knee surgery, so he was just starting to go downhill year by year. But what was nice about Grandpa was that he was a nice, loving, caring family guy. You know, he loved his family, and he would do anything for them, even if he was still here. He would, no matter how much pain he was in, he would do it because that's just how Grandpa was. And with me and him, we would do. I don't know if I said this already. Feels like I have. But we would do literally everything together. We would go swimming, we'd go fishing. He even attempted one time to get me my hunting license so we could go do that, but I was too young, so I didn't really understand what was going on. But yeah, like I said, I lived there for several years, but majority of the time that of all the good memories me and him had, I was not living there because he could take care of himself at that point. Like, he didn't have any surgery at that time. He wasn't in he was not in any pain whatsoever, so we could actually go and do stuff. And that was the best part, was the fact that we could actually go do things. Because I mean, there's always the one memory that sticks out with me. It was when me and him were going fishing together. I don't remember where it was at, but I know it was a good distance away from here. We were just by the lake, and he wanted me to throw a bucket into the lake and fill it with water, so we had something to put the fish in. So I'm like, okay, yeah, that sounds like an extremely easy task. So he tied a little rope around it for me to hold on to as I toss it in so I could pull it back. He did not tie the knot very good at all. And it came as soon as the water filled in the bucket and it got overfilled, the knot came loose and the bucket sank into the water. And I just pulled back the string. I'm like, I lost the bucket. And he just starts laughing, and I'm like, I'll try to go get it, because it wasn't far from shore. So I was like, I'll go get it. He's like, no, don't do that, you don't know what's in that water. And lo and behold, his next catch was a snapping turtle. But you know, that's besides the point. So I lost a bucket. And that's honestly one of my more favorite trips of fishing, because something like that just sticks. I remember a bunch of times we went fishing. I mean, it's not just one time. But it's just nice to hold on to the memories that you have of somebody, because you never know when someone's gonna go. I don't want to go into too much detail of everything of his last days, because that's just not appropriate at all. I think that's more for me and my family. But I will say that I am definitely going to need time away from any content creation or whatever. I mean, who knows? Maybe I might come back because it might help me. But for right now, I need to be with my family, because they're taking it as about as it's really hard. But everyone has been so supportive of what's going on, and I have not felt so close with everyone in my family before, so it's nice. But yeah, I just wanted to get this message out there that loss is always hard, but as we keep being told, the memories are what's the important thing. Because if you don't make any memories with somebody, there's no point. Always make memories with people. Make sure you just give your loved ones a hug. Whether if it's a super long one or a super quick one, make sure you tell them that you love them. Because I would do anything to go back in time and hear that from my grandpa one last time. But yeah. Again, I just wanted to get this message out here so people know what's going on. But yeah, you guys take care.